Welcome to the Building Exploratory's pioneering exhibition. We use interactive resources to make learning about the built environment engaging and fun. We've come a long way on our journey since Polly Hudson first conceived of the idea in 1996, and we worked with the local community to create the exhibition. Our vision is to find a permanent home for the Building Exploratory and to work once again with our local communities to reinvent the exhibition for a new generation. In this film, we'll take you on a virtual tour, giving you the opportunity to explore the themes and elements of the exhibition.
I've chosen to show the Holly Street Tower block because it represents the Exploratory's founding principle, to engage its diverse local audience in the development of exhibits and resources that communicate directly with the community. The exhibits here help us to consider those buildings most relevant to our lives, our own homes, enabling visitors to share and understand different points of view, challenge assumptions and present opinions. This impressive tower block once stood on the Holly Street estate in Hackney. It has since been demolished, but this model stands as a legacy, holding the images and voices of those who once lived there and confirming or challenging our assumptions about high-rise living.
This particular building here brings back a lot of memory because I actually grew up playing on this building, and there's some hiding space, some chilling space, even going right up to the top. You can use a lift or staircase. It's so cool, especially when you're a kid playing. You've got your own little world.
Our created exhibits communicate information in an immediate visual way, prompting dialogues and enabling stories to unfold in front of your eyes. It continues to develop as a learning tool, encouraging a wide range of different groups to access their locality in fresh and exciting ways.
I like those things when we look in those little shapes and I tried to find which house it was.
I like the part when we looked at the houses because we knew what kind of houses there was long years ago and now houses and what kind of things they were made out of.
I really like trying to find the houses with the buildings.
Using this map?
Yeah.
What did you like about that?
Because it's kind of like a game and it's kind of really fun.
I've chosen to show you the 3D map of Hackney that forms part of the sense of place area in the exhibition because I love the way that visitors of all ages just lose themselves here. Whether standing above for a sweeping bird's eye view of the whole borough or lying down to explore it from street level, this fantastic model made by local school children is relevant to everyone, seeking out the places where they live, work or play.
So this was made by a series of artists working with school groups, and the children chose buildings that were important to them, buildings that they liked, what they thought were the landmarks in their local area.
I haven't got my proper glasses on. Manor Road.
What number are you?
Well, I'm Listria Lodge in Manor Road, and it's more or less at the top of where Stamford Hill is.
Oh, okay.
So if we can find Stamford Hill.
And this little block? Yeah, no, isn't that one? Yeah, this one.
The exhibition plays host to a range of visitors from school children, building professionals, older people and international visitors.
I was there before the Romans came. Industrious as bees they were. Men cleared the forests and created farms and fields. They gathered together to create many small settlements and gave them names that even now, those of you gathered here might recognize.
Visitors are encouraged to engage with the exhibition by applying their own personal experiences, views and ideas, strengthening their sense of place and belonging and encouraging them to look anew at their locality, from its rich heritage to its future regeneration.
I mean, there's two stations in Hackney, straight up through there, Homerton Hospital. Then I lived in Stratford because
I used to love dolls' houses and model and bricks and making model cities, and here you have dolls' houses and models in all different forms and shapes and scales too. You can go from this mind. You can become an ant or you can become a giant. It's this wonderful feeling that that's out of the way. You have power over buildings right as soon as you step over the threshold. You know that you're going to be able to exert these sort of godlike powers over the built environment. So it's a wonderful resource.
I've chosen to introduce some exhibits that reveal something about how buildings are made and places are shaped. These models help us to understand the tools and techniques, materials and methods that have been employed to create the built environment through history to the present day and even glimpse into the future.
We've got scaffolding outside. Proper skyscraper. Now, I thought that once we've got it nice and tall,
If it's a transport hub, also maybe thinking about what materials or the whole issue about sustainability.
Words that describe the space or the contraption.
I mean, we're trying to make it as secure and as tall as we can.
Do you guys think you're going to win?
No.
What's really wonderful about these models is the playful scale, so visitors can experience the shelters and buildings in their entirety but also get really close into the detail. The Building Exploratory empowers its users to go out into their environment and see it afresh, empowering people to recognise and understand changes and developments and identify their role within those changes.
The first thing that I noticed, of course, about the Building Exploratory is this exhibition, which you see behind me, which is both insightful and inspiring, actually. It's insightful because it takes you from the formation of the Earth in the kind of solar system right through to the very intimate details of people's lives in Hackney. I think for kids visiting this exhibition, I think there's some very direct tactile experiences they'd have straight off. There's some very interesting things to engage with, some very bright and colourful things that they will probably remember for the rest of their lives, actually. I think for older people, say, if I, in my 70s or 80s, it's the memory of a place and the recording of the lives of people in Hackney and how it came to be here. The other thing that's, of course, very important about it is that it celebrates the origin of where Hackney people come from. You only have to look at the map of the world over there to see exactly where Hackney residents and people who visit this place do come from by national origin. Absolutely amazing microcosm of London, actually.
I was a year old when they left.
We hope that this film has helped you to understand the value of the exhibition. Your ongoing support will enable the Building Exploratory to continue to flourish and grow.